Hello, my name is Matt, and I'm standing outside of one of many Pepsi Company corporate offices. This one's located in Schaumburg, Illinois. Pepsi Company is a huge production company, and they have about $62.8 in revenue to this day. They have many subsidiaries known as Gatorade, Quaker Oats, Frito-Lay, and Tropicana. Today, I'm going to go over some of the principles and regulations used by Pepsi for their inventory regarding their accounting practices. Okay, so for Pepsi's accounting principles, they use FIFO for their inventory, which is first in, first out. The reason being, there's a lot of expired products, and there's always a 24-hour process. Their plant is running 24/7, is what that means. There's usually no stoppage in production and stoppage in labor, because a stoppage in labor and a stoppage in production reduces the amount of product made and reduces the amount of revenue. Also, since there's a 24-hour process, there's not really much storage. When products are being stored, they're stored for a short period of time, sent to the next distribution center, and they're put together to make the final product. Pepsi does multiple physical counts. They do physical counts weekly, quarterly, and every 3 years. First, I'm going to go over the weekly. The weekly are the most important products and the most expensive. So things like corn syrup, sugar, maybe for Tropicana would be oranges, for Quaker it could be berries, flour, things of that nature. These products are counted weekly so that they know that they have enough product to use for this 24-hour process. Because if things are running 24/7, they need to have the sufficient amount of product. The physical counts for Pepsi are a two-step process. There's an accountant or an auditor who goes into the warehouse or the distribution center and counts all of the ingredient product. That physical count, in turn, is then sent to the accounting department. The accounting department matches those numbers up with the numbers they have on file to ensure that they have the correct and proper amount of product and ingredient. So as I stated with the physical counts, there are segregation of duties. In that instance, one person counts, the count is then sent to the accounting department to match up the numbers. So for segregation of duties, there's always a segregation of duties, and there's always two departments working on every type of inventory and every type of count. In Pepsi, there's a GPI. That would be the global personal ID. Every employee has their own access code. Everyone has to be accounted for. This ensures security in their accounting. Everybody having a GPI or global personal ID ensures that when someone has access or does an audit, they know who's active in the system and doing the counting. Everyone who needs a GPI has it, and everyone who doesn't need a GPI doesn't have it. This works as well for their shipping. So when a product is shipped, it is moved from a distribution center to a warehouse to a distribution center. Anytime a product is moved, it's scanned. So whether that be loading the truck or unloading, it's scanned when it's loaded into the truck, it's driven to a distribution center, and then it's scanned when it's unloaded, and then it's scanned again when it's loaded into the warehouse. Everything has to be accounted for. Every product has an LPN, which is their type of barcode that is scanned. These LPNs give batch numbers, they give batch dates. So if there's a recall on a product, it's easier to know which date it was made, and they can pull it right out. If something has been expired, any ingredient has expired, that LPN will show the date, and they will know which product to pull off the shelves.